Hello, everybody out there in Equalizer land. So my girl, Barbie J, posted a question video for the last episode of the Equalizer that just showed on Sunday, which don't know what day that was because I don't know what today is. So season 3, episode 5. It's been a really great season so far. P.S. Just as a side note, it's been really, really good. I love it. But this was my favorite episode by far. Everybody started like new storylines and friendship lines and enemy lines, and it just makes me happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing where things go. But anyway, this is a response video to Barbie because she asked for one. So here you go. So her first question that she had was, is Mel wrong for deciding to train Delilah without her parents' permission, without Robin's permission? I have mixed emotions on this one. I have a yes and a no. Mel is not wrong in the fact that she believes that Delilah needs to be trained. I agree with her on that. Delilah absolutely needs to be trained. First off, she's almost a whole ass adult. Like, kid's almost 18. I think she's old enough to be able to say, hey, I want to know some self-defense. Especially since I watched my mom get kidnapped. I know what she does is dangerous, and she's out there, and shit happens, and people can end up at my house, and what if I need to protect myself? How do I know how to protect myself? I'm like 5 foot. What is she like? I think Leia's like 5'3", so yeah, I mean, I definitely think, I mean, I'm a firm believer that everybody needs to at least know a hint of self-defense, because shit happens. Know how to defend yourself. However, the way that Mel is going to go about it is what I have a disagreement with. I mean, first off, I'm not going to side on the side of a kid as opposed to my best friend, who can absolutely kick my ass. I feel like she should tell Robin, hey, Delilah wants me to train her. I know you're not ready for your kid to grow up. I know you don't want to train her. I know you don't want her to be a part of this life, but she's already a part of this life. Like, there's no takesies backsies at this point. Like, she needs to be able to defend herself. But Mel needs to tell Robin and be like, hey, I know you're not ready for your kid to grow up. I know you don't want your kid to be a part of this world, but unfortunately your kid's already a part of this world. And if I don't train her, or you don't train her, then she's going to go somewhere else and find someone to train her. Who knows who that person's going to be? Who knows what that person's going to do? Who knows what their motives are going to be? If you're not ready, I just want you to know I'm going to go ahead and do it. We can duke it out later, but my concern is keeping your daughter protected. But then the other part of it is Miles. Dad is completely unreasonable when it comes to Robin, her job, Delilah. Like the whole suing for full custody of an almost grown adult really just plays with my mind for some reason. Let that one, just, Miles, settle down. Just settle down. But he is the father, and he does deserve to know, hey, I'm gonna teach your child self-defense. Something she wants to do, something needs to be done, it's gonna happen. Basically tell the parents. So Mel keeping it under wraps, and then Mel asking Delilah to lie about it when she does tell Robin, and saying that it's her idea. I don't agree with you telling the kid, hey, lie to your mom, because I'm gonna do this behind her back and I don't want it to affect you. So yes, there's that. This whole sneaky method of doing this is going to blow up in our face, and it's going to cause some bullshit. And I'm going to tell you, if this messes with the McConty relationship, I'm going to flip my script. I'm gonna flip my script because this is already crawling. It's been what, 3 years now, and they're still just in the hugging stage. I'm gonna flip my script if it slows it down. If this causes Robin to raise all of her walls and separate her entire world again, fucking lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Looking at the synopsis for season 3, episode 7. Not necessarily the synopsis, but looking at the preview pictures on the synopsis video that's posted on Equalize Me, there is a picture of Delilah doing what I consider a basic self-defense move, which is basically throwing someone over your hip onto the ground as a way to get them off of you or get them away from you. So obviously she's learned something. It'll be interesting to see what caused that situation, if she's defending somebody, like, you know, helping someone like her mom does, or it didn't, like, just from like the one frame of photos that I saw, it didn't look like she was like picking a fight. It seemed more like self-defense. But I am interested to see where the story for that is going to do, and then interested to see how this is going to cause Miles and Robin to just flip the fuck out. But then it's going to be winter break, so we're going to have to wait like probably a month or two before we figure out what the hell happened. Okay, hold on. I gotta look up the other question. So the next question in her video was, have Robin and Marcus done the dirty deed? Has Makante hooked up? Because when Robin left Marcus's house, she had on her maroon shirt with her pink jacket. But when she got home, she was suddenly in a white sweater. Now, one thing to keep in mind is Robin has left the house in one outfit and come home in another after a day. She has an entire storage unit where her bike is, where her weapons are, where most of her Equalizer stuff, the wigs. It's highly feasible to think that she would also have outfits there as like a backup in case one got damaged, or hey, what if I got shot and got bloody and I don't want to go home and see my family? Let me see. So it's highly possible that, you know, she left her job at the CIA that day and went to see Marcus real quick, then stopped at the storage unit, changed into the sweater, and then went home. Like, the pants were the same that I saw. I don't remember looking at the shoes, but the pants were the same. So I think she just changed her shirt or just pulled a sweater over the shirt she was wearing. I think the outfit change is being read into just a bit too much on that one. I mean, I know they're dragging this thing out. Oh my God, they're dragging this thing out. There's the slow burn, and then there's just like, all right, this 30-second scene, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Let's see. Hold on, I have like 3 screens up, so I gotta reference my notes here. Hold on. Anyway, I repeat. If Mel training Delilah causes Makante to go off schedule on getting together, I'm gonna flip my script. Gonna just flip out. Okay. Third question. Gonna look that up too. So the best part about having to look up the third question was one of my questions. Where's Robin's mother? Like, we know that Aunt Vi is her dad's sister. Obviously, known her whole life. But I don't recall ever hearing mention of Robin's mom. Like, not even once. Not even one of those comments of like, oh yeah, so my mom died when I was born, or, you know, my mom died in childbirth, or while I was young, or whatever. Like, and then just like completely disregard that she had a mother ever since. I don't recall ever hearing something like that. And considering the amount of time that's been spent scrubbing through videos for photos and clips, I don't recall ever hearing about Robin's mom, not even like in passing. So I'm curious, where is her mom? Like, after Dante was beaten and kidnapped, like, and he had his vision with his mom, at first people were like, is his mom alive? Because she wasn't really mentioned either. But now he's like, and then now we see her in this episode to know, yes, she is indeed alive and well, and having conversations with her son in his new home. Yay him. I have never, I don't recall ever hearing mention of Robin's mom, and that's, I want to know the backstory there. Like, why? Why is she never mentioned? Is that going to come up in, like, later seasons? As a storyline? Because, you know, could be interesting if, look, there's so many different angles you could take. Do you guys remember any kind of mention of Robin's mom? I don't. But as I go back and look at clips of the older seasons, I'm definitely paying more attention to see if I do hear mention. And then I'll have to make a clip of it because I don't remember at all. And the amount of time I've spent watching these episodes and scrubbing through them is unhealthy for a hobby, but it's what I do, so it's fine. Yeah, so what about you guys? What do you think? Like, is Mel out of line for training Delilah behind her mama's back, behind her dad's back? Do y'all think Macanti has secretly done the deed and they're not telling us for some insane reason? And do you recall Robin's mom being mentioned to know what's going on? I'm curious. Alright, thanks Barbie. Here's your video.